Believe in sudden positive shifts. Things can change for you at any time. Trust that. Believe that. Do you believe? No. I know from personal experience, deep divers. Oh, breathe with me, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Take that, take that, take that good ass energy I'm sending you. Another beautiful day, deep divers. There's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. Now check this out. It will get worse before it gets better. It will get worse before it gets better. It will get worse before it gets better. But we don't have to allow that to happen. But it's just a side note, just a side note. Usually things get worse before they get better. And along my journey, I've realized that I don't want it to get worse before it gets better, right? And I found the formula to how something cannot get so bad before it gets so better. So I'm going to share that with you. But first, let's start raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. Shout out to all of you in the heart of nature. Now, it will get worse before it gets better. I was just doing a video. A woman said, hey, it's going to get worse on the planet before it gets better. I'm like, you're probably right. Because that's how human beings learn. Sometimes we don't learn in comfort. We learn through pain, suffering, hard times, trials and tribulations. And sometimes you have to hit your lowest point before you can really appreciate life. Sometimes you need bad things to happen before you can appreciate good things which were already happening that you weren't paying attention to before. Sometimes you have to have the whole world in a global pandemic before you start to say, actually, let me come together with like minds and surround myself with my soul tribe. Sometimes you need to be in lockdown before you can really appreciate your freedom. Slow motion this side. Sometimes you need to eat some breakfast, deep divers, because we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? It will get worse before it gets better. And I truly believe that right now we're living in a monumental time of great change. And people always are like, Ralph, how can we make this situation better in the world? And I tell them, the world out there is nothing more than a reflection of what is taking place in your mind and billions of other people's minds. And sometimes for the good things to start happening, bad things have to happen first. Sometimes before you can fly, you need to crash to the ground first. And sometimes when you have a beautiful being in your life, you have to lose them so you can really appreciate their true value first. It will get worse before it gets better. Now, when I see everything that's happening in the world right now, I say, okay, I was talking to a friend. I was actually talking to a good friend, and they're like, hey, Ralph, what do you think about this situation? I'm like, my optimistic self is like, hey, it's going to get better. And they're like, I don't believe that, Ralph. I feel it's going to get worse before it gets better. And it made me think that sometimes it has to get worse. Sometimes you have to go through what we call the dark night of the soul. I remember in 2006 when I had a breakdown, and I'm like, gosh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. But it had to happen because I needed the breakdown for the breakthrough. And in our darkest moments, we become illuminated. When things get rough, when the going gets tough, oh, now you're starting to pay attention. You see, the rug has been pulled from under your feet. Right now, these restrictions, QR codes, Florona, new variants, economic collapse, and a great change in the world, businesses closing, 1984, all of this is creating something. It's forcing us to wake up. So it's not a bad thing, because I told you, there is no bad weather in nature. Lightning, rain, thunderstorms are all needed to create the balance. Just like it's going to have to get worse before it gets better, because a lot of people are not really seeing what's going on. Their eyes not really opening to say, actually, if we do not protect our freedoms, they are going to disappear. So I say, don't wait until you have no freedom before you start making content and videos and writing articles to help humanity reclaim its freedom. Don't wait before it's too late to make a change. Don't wait before you're an android to start valuing your humanity. Don't wait for the next lockdown before you actually get your ass into nature, do a little samba baby with Ralph Smart. Don't wait until you have no money left. You're in abject poverty before you start thinking about financial freedom. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Don't say, hey, I'll work on my dream tomorrow. I really want to make YouTube videos, Ralph, and inspire other people. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. And I've realized that sometimes we have to go through these hard times, these lessons. And sometimes you're going to have to go through extreme pain and suffering before you can really say, actually, I don't want this anymore. But we don't have to go through that. You see, a lot of us, we feel that we have to suffer before we can change. And I don't believe that, because I didn't have to suffer before I said, actually, I'm going to get smart. I'm going to see where I need to be. I'm not going to wait until I'm old before I start thinking about my future. I'm going to plant the seed today that my future self can eat from. Slow motion this side. If you notice, deep divers, I was also making videos about raising the frequency, telling you, forewarning you that the world was changing into a 1984 Orwellian nightmare. This was back in 2019, early 2020. I told you they're going to have QR codes, vax passports. I told you that. People are like, Ralph, there we go with these conspiracy theories. Well, you see, now they're not conspiracy theories anymore. I didn't wait before it happened, before I started to talk about it. And this is a lesson in life. You don't wait until shit hits the fan before you start getting prepared for what's coming. Don't wait until you have a lot of problems before you start praying. Oh, I like that. I like that, deep divers. Don't wait until your life is a shambles before you start meditating. Because right now, we need to protect our mental health. Don't wait until you hit rock bottom before you say, actually, I want to start changing my life for the better. You don't have to hit rock bottom. You do not have to hit rock bottom. You do not have to go through extreme pain and suffering before you learn the lesson. See it right now that you don't want to wait until the house is untidy before you start cleaning the house. And this is the reason why I'm not waiting till things get bad before I start to talk about them. I'm doing it right now. And I'm telling you right now, you have a choice to make in which direction you want your life to go. Don't wait before it gets worse before you make that change. Don't wait before you say, oh my gosh, where did my life go? I was wasting time being distracted on TikTok before I started to sort my own life out. Don't wait. It will get worse before it gets better, because many people only learn when it's too late. Many people only value freedom when it's taken away from them. Many people only value other people when they realize we are all we have. But don't wait. Call someone right now that loves you and you love them. Don't wait until they're in hospital before you go and visit them. What? Slow motion this side. 7-day vegan challenge. Do not wait until your health has deteriorated before you say, actually, let me start investing in my health. I met someone who's like, Ralph, gosh, I had to go plant-based because I had terrible health problems. Don't wait for that anymore. Remind yourself you can start eating to live right now. Don't wait until you're in the hospital bed to say, actually, let me be concerned about my health. Did you know deep divers in Australia, they said that they're now paying people compensation who have had the booster shots, like up to 600,000. And I'm like thinking, hey, don't wait before you start doing your research about what's going on before things get bad, right? Don't wait before you say, actually, maybe it's time I start doing research about all of these shots and everything after you've already taken them. You got to do your research. You got to be your own scientist. You got to say, actually, I'm not going to put my destiny in the hands of someone else. I'm going to be the master of my own destiny. I'm going to be the master and the co-creator of my own reality. It will get worse before it gets better. But this is not how the story has to go and has to play out. But when you study human psychology as a psychologist, this is how a lot of people learn, through hardship, through suffering. But don't allow that to be you. Do not wait until the situation in the world gets worse before it gets better. Don't wait until your life gets worse before you say, actually, I want to start making changes for the better. Do it right now. Do it right now. Make these changes right now. Start working harder on yourself than you do on your business. Don't wait until you need a QR code just to open your front door before you say, wait a minute, let me be a voice to the masses. Let me be an inspiration to people around me, reminding them that being free is your birthright. Don't wait until it's all gone. Because I told you, once your freedom is gone, it's very hard to get back. So don't wait until everything has changed and until everything has changed and it's not working in your favor before you say, actually, wait. Because you could have done something right now. You could have done something right now. And that's what I'm doing. Every single day, I'm not waiting for the house to burn down before I say, actually, let me build a new one. I'm not waiting for the storm to come before I say, actually, let me learn how to dance in the storm. I'm learning how to dance in the storm right now. Right? I'm learning to meditate every single day because I know Hard times are ahead. You see, don't pray for an easy life, like Bruce Lee said. Pray for the strength to overcome a difficult one. And a lot of people, with everything that's happening, a lot of people have been taken off guard. They're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for this, because you were not preparing yourself mentally for what's coming. And we can do this every single day by protecting our mental health. Don't wait until it gets worse before you say, actually, I need to come out into nature and start doing this nature thing Ralph Smart is doing. Do it right now, because prevention is better than cure. Right now, we're living in a wonderful time. I told you, COVID means creating our vision in detail. Right? What? Say it again. I said COVID means creating our vision in detail. Don't wait before they announce the next variant, before you start thinking of your future. Do I need to live off the grid? Don't wait for the Neuralink to start saying, actually, what is my relationship to technology? How much screen time do I have? How much time am I spending on my iPhone? Is this really helping me? Or do I need to take a break? Don't wait until you got a bad neck because of staring at the computer screen for so long before you say, actually, let me start doing yoga. Don't wait before it gets worse, before it gets better, deep divers. I just came here to give you a message of love, deep divers. Don't wait until you're so scared, living in fear, afraid of other people, before you learn what fear actually is. It's the lowest frequency designed to control you. So start choosing love right now. Don't wait until the planet is destroyed, because I told you, every single year, 15.3 billion trees are cut down. Don't wait until there are no trees left in the rainforest before you start planting them right now. We can take care of the environment. If you see some litter, pick it up. Someone told me that once. I'm like, that's a bright idea. Don't wait until the place is full of litter where you live before you start saying, actually, oh, so much litter, it's too much for me. Because it's the small steps that matter. It's the small steps that get us there. Remind yourself, deep divers, right now, we must not allow it to get worse before it gets better. Because if we do, once again, once you lose that freedom, it's very hard to get back. We must be smart enough to change the paradigm, to change this concept. It's got to get worse before it gets bad. Some people say, Ralph, you got to go through hell before you appreciate heaven. That's a lie. Who told you that? You can appreciate heaven right now. You don't have to suffer to appreciate heaven. All you have to do is say thank you. All you have to do is be thankful. Hey, I'm skating one time. I twisted my ankle. Now I appreciate my ankle. But I've learned you don't have to have an accident or break your leg for you to appreciate your leg. You woke up today. Every single day, you should be thanking the universe that you are alive. It's a gift. And then just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to all of you who have been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some, okay? Add me on Instagram, deep divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at it's that good ass prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. We must not allow things to get so bad before we make changes. Make the changes you need to make in your life right now. And also, don't wait until you have lost your freedom right now on the planet with everything that's happening before you start fighting for your freedom. Do it right now, because before you know it, you're not going to have any freedom left. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, what the hell happened? Well, you could have seen it if you were prepared. Be prepared for what's coming, and don't wait before it gets so bad that now it's hard to make the changes you need to make to reclaim your freedom, to reclaim your mental health, to reclaim your life back. Do it right now. And let's all make the change to make the world a better place. I love all of you deep divers. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Leave a comment down below, deep divers, of love and appreciation, and let me know how you're not making it get so bad before it gets so good, right? Because we don't have to get it so bad for us to wake up and make the changes we can make right now, right? Right. I love all of you deep divers. Peace.